Whoa, it's B Nail. I'm back, thinking out loud. You hear me? So today I was just listening to a few things, which I'm always listening. Always listening. Always, always. If you're not listening, you're doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no use to hearing anything if you're not listening to it. Get up, little fish. What's wrong with you? Oh, he's down there eating. All right. Okay. Yeah, I got a fish tank back there, but it's another fish tank over here, and another fish tank right here. I like animals, regardless. I was thinking about being poor. So, who's poor? I'm not, because I'm a step above a step down, stepping above a step now, no matter how my finances are. Right? So, peace, patience, progress, process through all of those, and through prosperity. I wish you all of that peace, patience, prosperity. I wish you to have all of those things, but do not forget about your process for your progress, because you will have that in order to go from one stage to the next. You know what I'm saying? You never win, you only graduate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you never finish, you only graduate. Nothing in life is completed. You know what I'm saying? It's a cycle, you know what I'm saying? So that's where we get duplicates and things like that from, you know what I'm saying? Multiplication, addition, things like that. So, being poor, that's the topic. I was listening to somebody who was saying the way she grew up was poor, and or the way people would look at her was considered as if she was poor. Now, mind you, I don't know her circumstances, how she grew up. I don't know if she's rich. I don't know. Well, by my standards, by the way I grew up, the way people look at finances and the way they look at other people, I don't know if she grew up with money or anything like that. Honestly, prior to hearing that, I wanted to find people to interview because everybody has a struggle. Me personally, I know everybody has a struggle. I still look like my struggle, and I'm gonna continue to look like my struggle until I get out of the struggles that I have personally. Like, other people may see certain things and think that it's easy for me. It's not easy for me. I struggle to make it look easy, as do other people in the 222. I struggle to make it look easy, as do other people that make it look easy. These are talents that everybody has. They're just individual talents. So if you aren't prone to your talent, if you aren't stuck to your talent, if you don't keep falling into your talent and consistently do your talent, well, of course you're prone to your talents. You're always gonna fall into your talents one way or another. But will you always use those talents? No, that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between being rich and poor. Now, being wealthy, being wealthy or being in poverty, those are different. Those are different things. You know what I'm saying? Being rich and being poor, those are state of minds. You know what I'm saying? It's a lack of or an abundance of. You know what I'm saying? Wealthy is an abundance of finances. You know what I'm saying? Poverty is a lack of finances or resources and things of that nature. So now. I hope y'all understand that, but just speaking about it, I don't remember ever being poor. I don't ever remember having the stuff that the kids down the street had. I felt like they struggle was worse than mine, but I couldn't have the things that they had. My house may look nicer, my house was cleaner, but at the same time, I didn't have the PlayStations, I didn't have the big TVs. When people was getting flat screen TVs, I still had the box TV. People had internet, people had cell phones, we still had a landline. I remember we had a rotary phone when people had cell phones. Like, I'm saying, I don't even know what that is. But, yeah. Being poor is a state of mind. That's another thing. I just seen something on Facebook. Someone asked if they change state, do they think they'll have a better opportunities or better chance of living, or will things be more comfortable for them? Now, personally, I've moved to another state, and things were different in that state. 444. That's crazy. 222, 444. All right, we on the roll with the angel numbers. Saying, as well as 22 and 44 are master numbers. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Those are some good angel numbers right now to seal like that. But yeah, I've been to different places. I've seen the difference in environments. Now, don't get me wrong, the community in other places are different. It's something that you're taken out of your comfort zone, so you have to excel. You have to, you're not going to settle for less unless you want less. And if you're only going to get better if you want better. So those are situations that allow you to do that. Not saying that you can't do that at home. You know what I'm saying, and that's where the difference between a rich mind and a poor mind comes into play. Because at home you got to be more disciplined. And pardon me for saying discipline. I learned to use the word skilled, or you got to have skill, because this 555. That's crazy too. You got to have skill, because if you don't have skill, you know what I'm saying, you're not sharpening your tools. You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpen iron. So put yourself around like-minded people, or put yourself in a position of where you challenging yourself to do better, to do more. Now, it's harder to get away from that type of, it's harder to get into that type of environment when your environment is something that you're comfortable with and you're used to. You can automatically just go outside and get the things that you want. You know, we get stuck in we get stuck in that mind frame. You don't want to be in that state. Now, if you in that state to where you can't go outside, 636, to where you aren't able to go outside, you know what I'm saying? Then by all means, put yourself in a position to where 646. Put yourself in a position to where you have to change, where you have to do something different. Don't be a victim of your circumstances. Make the circumstance a victim. You feel me? Like, everything's a challenge. You either win or you lose. Now it's up to you to prepare yourself for that win and that loss. You know what I'm saying? Now, losses aren't bad. Losses aren't bad, because guess what? We're not going to win them all. Most likely, we're going to lose more than we win. Just speaking about, you know, from my personal experience, you know, I feel like I lose more than I win. But at the same time, those losses are my wins. To me, they're my wins, because I'm learning from those lessons. I'm learning. Those losses are lessons. Lessons learned. You feel me? LL, you know what I'm saying? Lesson learned. You feel me? Or I learn from a loss. You know what I'm saying? L over L, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You get me? It's the lesson over the loss at all times. 755, 757, like angel numbers. But yeah, like don't be poor. I never knew what being poor was. I never knew it, and I still to this day don't know what being poor is. On a personal level, you know, and I gradually grow, because life is about growth. I'm not saying I never was poor. I never knew what it was to be poor. That's what I'm saying. I never knew what poor was. And I still don't know what it is. The reason why I say that is because I'm not poor. I'm well. I'm alive. I'm doing great. You hear me? I didn't get to that hair point. Well, that's all right. We put it off for tomorrow. You feel me? I'm not poor. I can't be poor. I don't want people to get in the habit of saying, "Oh, poor me," or "I can't get it. I can't afford it," or something like that. Nah, you're not poor. You straight. You able. You willing and able. Now the one that's not willing and able, that's what the people that are able to. When the people who are able, that's when they need to step up, step in, and help out. You feel me? Like, that's what life is about. You ain't here for yourself, or you'll be here by yourself. I'll go outside, mama. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me, but yeah, I think we need to, like, really reevaluate our mind state and our state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Our state of mind. That's why I have my own state of mind. You know what I'm I'm saying? I understand what people talk about and I understand what they're saying. I understand their expressions and their explanations. But I also understand that a lot of things have to do with emotions. Just like me talking, I have an emotion. I have a passion behind what I talk about when I talk about it. Sometimes I get out here, I'm a little finicky and things like that. 111 or 1011, whichever one it was. Even angel numbers, y'all look at them. Know your building numbers, know your angel numbers, know your master numbers. You know what I'm saying? Just get into numerology, astronomy, anatomy. You know what I'm saying? Astronomy, astrology, as well as anatomy. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go even deeper, you know what I'm saying? Go to what is up, the planet, the biochemist? I forget what these fish are called, but I just like animals. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see him. I wonder if I put the little camera on the fish, would he just stay right there looking at me like that, or would he stay looking at the camera? Cause he just be posted right here. Every time I come right here, that's like my little homie. Let's see if we can get a little shot. Where he at? He over here. Can y'all see? Yeah, y'all can see. He not camera shy at all. Oh, he about to tuck it to the little tunnel. What you doing, man? I thought, look, he wants some action back there too. He wasn't camera shy. He just got camera shy now. See, look, now he turning away. All eyes on me. I thought he wanted some attention. Back to the story. I just wish everybody well. I've only had these fish honestly for like a few days, or like maybe a week, and I'm enjoying them. I forget what those little fish were called, little tiger stripe looking things. I got all goldfish and koi fish, and then I got some Picasso fish. I don't know where they are. I got a few fish. I got some rainbow shark in the other one. Giant Picasso fish. Thing huge. And some little neon fish for my babies to glow in the dark fish. But yeah, man, I wish all well. You know what I'm saying? I wish all well. You feel me? And don't do as I do better than me. Cause I'm not right. I don't know what's right, but I strive to be right. I understand the healing properties and the dangers of this as well. So we can go ahead and have a debate on whatever you want to talk about, if that's what you want to do. But I prefer to just keep to myself. And I don't even want to call it a debate. I'd rather enlighten you on what's real, what it's for, what it's not for. Smoking is recreational, no doubt, for sure. And it's the difference between rich and poor, and your riches and your poor being, your state of richness and your state of poorness will be the difference between your state of wealthy or your state of poverty, your state of wealth or your state of poverty. Now, if you can understand the difference between the two, and then you can understand how to bond being rich with wealthy. you rich with knowledge, you know what I'm saying? You feel, that's what rich is. It's like, you know what I'm saying, you feel with it, like, you feel me? But you rich, like, you feel me? You rich with knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you need left is wisdom. You need to apply your knowledge. Look, you came back. Don't act like you want camera time, man. You went into the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? You probably gonna go in a little cave if I put it back over there. Alright, man. I like you though. I gotta figure out a name for you. You cool. You're not shy at all. But yeah, let's get on the right path, man. It is that time. I was told it's been happening since '87. You know what I'm saying? I came at the little shit right before the shit. So I feel blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm very joyful about that. I'm happy, like, you know. sometimes my happiness don't come off with a big smile and all of the things like that, because I would like to stay neutral as possible, you know. And if we can all be neutral, I need to stop recording right here because I keep looking at my fish. But yeah, if we can all be neutral, then we'll all be good. You know what I'm saying? Just like I don't know verbatim, but on my post I said something like, the one that is different doesn't know that it is different. It only knows what different is. And when I say different doesn't know that it's different. It only knows what different is. And if everyone was different, or if everyone was themselves, being that they were different, then the world would be pretty much a better place. Because then we'll all be able to accept the fact that we're different, and accept the fact that, and in accepting the fact that we are different, it's easier to accept the differences from other people. Once you know yourself, essentially, it's easier to understand other people. So get in tune with me, myself, and I. 1616. We gotta find out what that's about. But yeah, them angel numbers is deep. Life is big business, and people capitalize off it all the time. You figure out how you gonna capitalize off of your life. You know what I'm saying? You figure out how you gonna capitalize in a righteous manner. That's how we're gonna do 1636. That's how we're gonna do it in a righteous manner. You know, like, as long as you're not harming nobody, you're not bringing harm to anybody, you teaching people, you helping people be self-sufficient, as long as you healing people, you know what I'm saying, whatever way you can. If it's therapeutic, or, you know what I'm saying, if it's medicinal, or if it's, you know, some type of remedy, or some type of massage, physical therapy, whatever the case may be, just heal. You feel me? If you're not a healer, you know what I'm saying, and you reproduce, and you know how to grow, you know what I'm saying, you're fruitful, be the fruit, you know what I'm saying, be 1717, be the fruit, start feeding, you know what I'm saying, feed the people, you know what I'm saying, what they need, you know what I'm saying, and so they don't become sick, so they're not ill, you know what I'm saying. It's a role for everybody out here. I'm trying to find mine, and in the midst of finding mine, I'm gonna help y'all find yours. Hopefully, I'm hoping, you know what I'm saying. I do hope that 1737. I just came to the point, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because I'm not gonna lie to me. There's nobody as important as me. You hear me? And I teach my children the same thing. There's nobody as important as you. So anything that you don't want happening to you, don't do that to nobody else, because they can't do it to you. You take care of yourself, you know what I'm saying? And if you can't take care of yourself, if you don't even know how to take care of yourself, I've been in this situation. That's why I don't understand what poor is. But I've always been grateful and appreciative, 1818. You know what I'm saying? Because even when I didn't know that I was being helped, I appreciated what I had. I know it didn't all come from me. I was never cocky and arrogant, like, oh yeah, I did this on my own. Because I did nothing on my own. But I'm not even living alone. You hear me? The energy of other people is I'm reflected off the energy of other people. You feel me? And other people are reflecting off the energy of me. So, you know what I'm saying, we're not alone. No matter how we feel alone, or how many times you want to say you're alone, we're not alone. But I understand that when I'm giving myself away, you know what I'm saying, when I'm with other people, you know what I'm saying, I tend to give myself away. And I need me. There's nobody as important as me. I can't just give 1919, 1920. I can't just give myself away. It's not something that I know how to live without. I'm saying, when you don't have too much, you know what I'm saying, and you feel like I just said, when you feel like you're alone, and you feel like you don't have anything on top of being alone, because it's a difference from being on top and being alone, having everything and being alone, than having nothing and being alone. Having nothing and being alone to make you want everything. Having everything and being alone to make you want nothing. But we gotta balance that out with our riches, you know what I'm saying, with our wealth, and with our poverty and our poorness. We gotta balance that out, as well as our attitudes. I've appreciated the things that I didn't understand, and I've asked for understanding. I've appreciated my failures. I've appreciated my accomplishments. I've appreciated the things that I put up, but I let down. Because I understand the difference between being here. I understand that the difference between having a chance and no longer having a chance. I understand the difference between putting your world in somebody else's hands and holding your own world, taking control of your world. I understand that difference now. You know what I'm saying? I understand the difference of being in love with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And loving myself opposed to the difference of being in love with myself and loving others. It's a beautiful thing when you start to find those type of things, when you start to find what puzzles fit for you. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't open up, if you don't start allowing your body, if you don't start allowing your body to make the decisions opposed to your words, you know what I'm saying? Even your mind play trick on you. Your mind will play the trick on you faster than anything else. Because where does magic come from? Magic is, you know what I'm saying, when the hand is faster than the eye. But yeah, I mean, with magic tricks, so there's different types of magics, but magic tricks, when you go to these magic shows, and yeah, they're like illusions because they have the 22, that's number 2202. Anyway, but yeah, I said 22, master number 2202, angel number. I need to get more in tune with speaking clearly. But yeah, I'm mellow. I don't really want to say humble, but I do have a respect, a certain respect for life, all life, mine as well as yours, no matter who you are. But yeah, this is just me to get up here, like, this is B now thinking out loud, you know what I'm saying, a step 2244. A step above a step down, stepping above a step now. And that's it, that's all. Like, peace, patience, prosperity. That's how it all started, with the power of those three, the power of peace. You know what I'm saying? But then it went into progress. Then I was like, dang, it's a process. So we got that too. So, but yeah. But then actually, I went through the whole dictionary, and it's not one P word. Matter of fact, I may have found one or two. But the dictionaries that I've looked in, I've only found a maximum of 3. Matter of fact, I'll give y'all 5. I'll give y'all 5. And I don't believe it's 5, but I'll give y'all 5. A maximum of 5 definitions that I couldn't change into a positive 2333, 2332, I think it's a book. I couldn't change it into a positive thing, but there's everything you can change into a positive. With the letter P. And that's crazy. So, let me see. What is something that, I mean, the laws of polarity, anything, 2355. The laws of polarity, anything on this side should happen on this side the same way, like, you know what I'm saying, equal opportunities. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance. You know what I'm saying, like Libra, you know what I'm saying? It's a balance. But yeah, you want some spotlight? Spotlight. Yeah, we gotta let's learn to balance these things. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be all right. My fault. I lost track because I was in tune with something. With something I lost it, but I guess it ain't for me to finish. There's more things that I really want to get into. Like I want to get into a whole lot of things. I've been reading this book, whatever. Get in and read it, y'all. Power of Colors by by Noah Goldhirsch. Hirsch. I'm not sure how to say it, but that's how you spell it. Alright, colors. And I read the back. I read a little bit. I got a little bit into it, and it's pretty decent. It's telling me a few things that I already know, but at the same time, it has a lot of things that I didn't know, and it's actually talking about a few things that I've been interested in getting into. And me and my twin sister was talking about creating, and it's ironic because my daughter brought it to my attention with some rocks. I seen somebody with a stone, a carnelian. My name is Carnell. I was like, let me get that stone. I started doing the research on it. I'm like, that's pretty dope. Started looking at a few other things. I've been having this book for about 3 months. Haven't opened it up, but I knew what I wanted to do with this book because I did research on how big businesses promote themselves through colors. Also, how big business promotes itself through color, whether it's advertisement in a grocery store, fast food, no matter which way. It's colors all play an important factor in our life, and we see that through nature, throughout the rainforest and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? But I believe maybe that's the difference. That's the reason why I never felt poor, because I always felt a connection to different colors. The sunset, way it looked when the rain is coming, when the sun is still out. Clouds, different colors of the clouds. Fall, the thickness, like how dense it is. When it rises, when it falls. Like I've always been into different things. Like, I've always been into that, like, and to recreate, recreate nature within me, like, within my imagination. And if I can recreate nature within my imagination, then it can be built within my reality. So those are the things that I pretty much focus on. I play around with on my day-to-day life, and honestly, I've dove so deep into it that it's hard for 2717. It's hard for me to just do the things that I'm supposed to do, like. But in the middle of that, I'm listening to different podcasts. I'm listening to different books because I'm not sitting down in order for me to read those books anymore. I listen to audiobooks. I'm pausing my videos, and then I'm pausing my day of work or whatever the case may be. I'm pausing my hobbies as well, in order for me to just take time and throw in some notes, because I have an abundance of notes that I believe that people should receive. I don't believe that we're here for ourselves. So since I hear things that, I don't want to say I hear them. Well, I'll say I hear them because I logically talk to myself about. I critically think. I'm saying I logically put patterns together, and I try to make them make sense. I build structures of information and try to make sure that it's not able to be infiltrated. Am I a master at this? No. Do I have any guidance or any mentors or any guidelines to do this? No. I'm natural just like you. There's other people that do this as well, and I see that they do it through whatever means they call it. But me personally, I call it just me being natural. I call it me listening to myself. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked me about, and I do so many videos and don't put them out, so I say some of the same things. Somebody asked me about body language. I was telling them, about 85% of communication is nonverbal, which means it's body language. So what I've learned from that since my early 20s and since mid-high school, early 20s, what I learned from that is that it's not only body language. Everything in life is nonverbal, because humans are the only ones that communicate to each other through language. Well, through our language. We can learn different languages, but we're not, we can probably learn dog and cat and all of that stuff too if we sit down and subject ourselves to that. Like, if we submit ourselves to that. You know what I'm saying? I don't take away anything from our ability, because I believe humans have super abilities. I believe we're capable of a lot of things, and that's why we're able to say we're important, or we're at the top of the food chain, or you know what I'm saying, we're the greatest creation of God, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But it's been through my rich understanding of life, just through looking at life, you know what I'm saying, and not just accepting what people tell me. I'm a question that I have to question you. If you tell me something that I don't understand, I have to question you. I have to, and if I don't question you, then guaranteed I'm looking for answers elsewhere. I might think you try to play me. That's why I'm not questioning you. You know, I'm not a fool. I'm not poor, and I've never been poor. So when that lady said, yeah, people looked at us as if we were poor, you know, I don't, you know, she never went in depth on her finances, or went in depth on how she felt about her parents' finances or anything like that. Because it's a difference. Children don't know they're in poverty. Like I'm saying, I didn't know that we were considered poor. Like, who does that? You're poor. Like, who does that? When has money made any? Money makes who happy? Now I understand money is not important to me. I don't put money. I'm not in love with money. I don't love money. The importance of money is my passions, the things that I love. My children, right? For example, they want to $500. Right now, people are charging $1,000. You know what I'm saying? 800 plus, 700 plus. If they want that, I have no problem going to get that. Am I gonna buy that for me? No, because I don't believe in those things. I don't have a value for those things, and those things don't have a value for me. I really like. I don't want to invest my time into anything that I'm not of value to. We all learned in the Lion King, you know what I'm saying, the circle of life. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be rich or you're going to be poor. You're going to be living or you're going to be dead. You're going to be right or you're going to be wrong. You're going to be wealthy or you're going to be in poverty. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that, nowadays, like, it's like we got the lesser two evils. Like, are you gonna be stupid or ignorant? It's like, why? I mean, common sense is not common. Let's make common sense common. And it's crazy how many oxymorons we have in life like that. Common sense. You don't have no common sense. Common sense would tell you to have common sense. Common sense would tell you to make sure everybody has this in common. All common sense is right and wrong. And if you don't know right and wrong, I don't know what to tell you. I think I'm overfeeding these fish. They fat. And I don't think I've seen them stop eating, except for one of them. He goes plays in the bubbles, but you know, I always wonder what type of life they live, you know, and I'll just sit here and study them, 33, 44, you know. Both of them are master numbers. But yeah. I'm not gonna keep going on. I'm gonna just leave it up there at that. You know, peace, patience, progress, process through it all. We might start off with that process. So I couldn't understand which one I got first, was my peace or my patience, because sometimes I lose my patience, which loses my peace, and then sometimes I lose my peace, which allows me to lose my patience. So I'm starting to understand it was a process, and then it was progress for peace, patience, and prosperity. But I appreciate y'all. I'm probably gonna put this one up. It's gonna be the first one from a long time. B-Nail thinking out loud. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to slap this in there. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all thinking with me. You know what I'm saying? If y'all not thinking out loud, it's cool. I hope y'all thinking with me. Peace.